more punches instead of just loading up on one shot like I was doing. I actually caught myself doing it a couple of times, and I should have corrected it, but obviously his foot movement was giving me more problems than I expected. And you know, no excuses. I have no excuses at all. He was a better man today, and you know, he proved it.
Guys, any other questions? Go ahead, follow up.
Also, you know, you rocked him pretty good in the 7th and again in the 12th. How close do you think you were to getting something done there?
I don't know. I mean, I heard my coach screaming, so it's kind of hard to tell. But I know something good's happening when he's screaming like that. But I should have followed it up. But obviously, he's more craftier than his age says, and he held me pretty good. So I couldn't really throw my punches off afterwards.
How tough is it to get inside of a guy with that reach? I mean, obviously that's one of the things you're trying to do, but you're getting hit while you try to do it. How difficult is it to do that?
Oh, it was very difficult. He was using his height. Judging by the tape that we had seen from him, he didn't. I mean, I didn't expect his jab to be that hard like it was today. I mean, he was keeping me at bay. You know, there's things that I could have done differently, but obviously I didn't. It was my mistake. Like I said, I don't blame my coaches. I blame myself. And he was just, you know, his movement gave me more problems than I expected.
Ronnie, so you won one of your regional titles at 126, then you dropped down these last few fights to 22. Do you plan on staying at 22 or moving back up to 26?
No, I think we're gonna stay at 122 for like maybe 2 more fights. Obviously, we only gained 11 pounds, so it's not like we killed ourselves, and I felt real good. I'm pretty sure if you guys look at the fight, my power was there, but I just wasn't following up like I should have. And I think I'm going to stay at 122 for maybe 2 or 3 more fights, depending on how I feel.
So with that being said, you showed the fans tonight that you could fight on the championship level. On the Canelo Triple G undercard, there's a fight between Diego De La Hoya and Randy Caballero. Would you take the winner of that fight on?
Oh, of course I would take the winner. I mean, like I've always said, I've never picked and choose. I'm no cherry picker. I fight whoever they present to me, or I fight the best. But honestly, like I told Ray, I would like to do this again. So obviously, I have to earn my way back to the top. I don't expect an immediate rematch because obviously I have to work my way back up. So that's what we're planning on doing: going back to the drawing board, correcting our mistakes, and advancing as we go.
Great. Okay. Ronnie, thank you very much. Ronnie. You know, obviously with Ronnie, you know, he's going to be back. I have no doubt that he's going to be back. He's a warrior. He's very young. And, you know, the good thing is that, as you mentioned, we do have a few fighters right around that weight class. At 122, 126. You know, we have Joseph Diaz. You know, Diego's fighting on the undercard. He's going to be fighting against Randy Caballero. So there's so many different fighters that can either fight Ray Vargas or they can fight Ronnie, and so Ronnie's going to be back. But anyway, so let me bring up the champion now to say a few words. He's trained and managed by the great Nacho Berenstein, as you guys very well know. And I think that Nacho had a great game plan. You know, he fought a tough fight, but he pulled it off and retained the title. So, Ray, unos comentarios y yo te voy a ayudar. Okay? All right? The champion. Aquí está bien, aquí.
Gracias. Para empezar, agradecer a todos los medios que nos acompañan esta noche.
Good evening, and thank you guys all for being here, all the press members.
A HBO, Golden Boy y Promociones del Pueblo por darme esta oportunidad.
HBO, Golden Boy, Promociones del Pueblo, thank you.
Esta noche creo que empieza mi carrera, empieza mi historia. Le doy gracias a Dios por darme esta oportunidad de hacer mi primera defensa de campeonato del mundo.
I think tonight it marks the beginning of my career, and you know, I was able to defend my title in my first defense, and I was successful.
De hacerla con un peleador de nivel como lo es Ronnie, yo sé que lo hizo aquí en su casa, y un peleador fuerte, aguerrido y siempre va para adelante.
And it was a good fight against a fighter that's highly ranked in his backyard, like Ronnie. You know, he was very good. He was very aggressive and kept coming forward.
Seguiremos trabajando, aprendiendo. Yo sé que, aunque sea campeón del mundo, siempre hay cosas que aprender y madurar. Y todo esto va para toda la gente que me sigue y que me apoya.
This this was a learning experience. I'm young and I'm still learning, and I continue to learn with every fight. So, thank you very much, and we'll open up to questions.